Hello guys, my name is CoreyAction. Today I decided that I wanted to do something different. In fact, I wanted to do this for a very long time, but I didn't know how would I be able to approach the audience, the tutorial right away. The right way, actually. But after some testings and the power of editing, thank goodness we have editing. Man oh man. But I decided to give it a try. I wanted to show you guys how to make a reaction video on a mobile device. Now, I know a lot of people in the past did the same thing that I am doing right now, or what I'm about to do right now. Some people upload the same tutorial on their channel, but the audience may not fully understand which step to follow and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to explain the steps to my best ability of how to make a reaction video. But before I begin, if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. So let's begin. Okay, so to get things started, I want to specifically state that I'm going to show you guys how to make a reaction video on a mobile device in case that has not been established. So for people who uses Androids like Samsung Galaxy, the one like I'm using, or a Note, I'm going to do Androids first because the steps are much more simple in my opinion to follow. People have their different ways of demonstrating the easy way to do a tutorial, but really let's not really get into that. Alright, so first thing first, before we begin, I think it's best for you guys to check your camera quality. Now the reason why I say check your camera quality, just to make sure that you are 100% satisfied of how things look, because you're going to use a camera, which is on your phone by the way. You're going to use that to record yourself while making a reaction. Now, if you have a Samsung or Android or Google phone, Androids in general, now they all have a Play Store app. So you're also going to need to use that if you're following each and every step that I'm going to take. So we're going to just go to camera real quick, and as you can see, I'm using selfie mode, and I'm not going to show my face because, well, I'm just not going to show my face. Period. But anyways, this is the mode right here, selfie, that you want to use whenever you're making your reaction. Now, reason being, because I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm going to try to explain it anyways. Long story short, you are able to stare right at the lens. You can also tell that you're recording, by the way. I mean, like, I don't know why would you guys want to use this mode to record yourself and then you have to face the camera the other way. That's going to be that's going to be hard work, to be honest. Excuse me for a second. Let me close the door. Pardon me, because I don't want no noise whatsoever. But anyways, long story short, you want to use selfie mode, okay? Selfie mode is a best mode for you to use, especially when you're making a reaction, or if you just want to talk in general. If you stop by my channel, you'll see that I occasionally make discussion videos. If you want to know how I make my discussion videos, all you got to do is just press record, and I just sit in the hallway and I just run along my whatever I'm talking about. So if you want to adjust your camera settings, like say if you're not satisfied with your quality of the camera, now this phone automatically records 60 frames per second. You can see how smooth it is too, like no delay or nothing like that. It's smooth. It's smooth. So and by the way, I'm using an S9 Plus. This is my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. In case you guys didn't know, or if you wasn't aware, you probably was able to tell before I even mentioned what type of phone I have. But I just felt like I needed to say for no reason. So, anyways, if you have an Android, if you have a camera, I'm pretty sure all phones have cameras. I cannot really imagine any phone that doesn't have a camera. But you're going to go to your settings right here when you go to your camera. Now, you can just, I don't really need to explain everything, but basically you can just pretty much mess around with these settings until you're comfortable with your quality of your camera. I don't really need to explain everything really. The video size, it just determines on how big you want your video to be and etc. But that also messes with the amount of space you have on your phone and stuff like that. But I'm not really going to explain all of that because, well, you guys have all the time in the world. You guys can just pause the video, and of course you can just do whatever you do best. Fix the camera quality settings and stuff like that until you're 100% satisfied with 100% satisfied with the you know what I'm trying to say. But long story short, that's just the gist of everything. Now what's important really is you downloading two apps. You're going to download two apps. One of them is called Power Director, which is, I'll explain that in detail later on. And another app that you're going to download, well, I'll show you guys actually. But first, you want to either, now I recommend you guys of using Chrome, because I think that's also should be on your Android or Samsung phone, Androids in general. That's something that is already on your phone. Now, I don't understand how they have this, the internet. I don't know how they have that, the internet, and I don't know how they have Chrome. Like, we have two different internet routers, but I guess there's a huge difference, but at the same time, I just don't understand why. But I prefer you guys, when it comes to downloading stuff though, for real, I prefer you guys to use Chrome. So let's go to Chrome real quick. You're going to go to Chrome, you're going to go to Google. Now, the first app that you want to download it's called, there it is, right here. Bam. Forget about my search history, it wasn't really important, but you can just pause the video and you can just type this letter by letter YouTube downloader. It's called, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but it's right there. So I'll give you guys at least 5 seconds in advance for you to pause the video and basically just, 5 seconds are already up, by the way. So once you search up this on the Google search bar, you're going to go to the third link, which says right here, YouTube downloader, and it even gives you the version number 3.3.23, etc. So you're gonna click on that link. You're gonna click on that link. Now, if you see this, if you follow every step that I did so far, even though the steps that I did was quite simple, I don't see how you guys messed it up. But I'm just saying, if you guys followed it, this is what should pop up, possibly with a different advertisement. But if it's like this, then you're good. So all you gotta do really is just click on the latest version. You're gonna click on that now, and then you're just gonna click download. Now, I already have this app on my phone, so there's no need for me to download something that I already have. But I'm going to just download it anyways. I'm not gonna really download it, but I'm just gonna show you the process. So once you press download, it's gonna give you an option. Do you want to download this? And you're just gonna press download. And then once you press download, it'll probably take like a few seconds. You're just gonna press open. So you're gonna press open. Oh, I was too late. But basically, if the label disappears, sorry if I'm stuttering. It's just that someone called my name for a second, so I got a little bit mind tracked. But anyways, if that disappears, you can just simply scroll down and you can just simply press there. I would have to look for it for a second. But anyways, you definitely want to use open with package installer. Don't use any other option that they give you. Use package installer. I can't really explain why, but it's self-explanatory. It helps you install an app that you're trying to install. So I'm gonna press that. Now, being that I already have this app on my phone, there's no need for me to install it. But basically, it's going to give you an option. It's going to give you a second option to install it, just to confirm it, and you're just going to install it. But I'm going to press cancel because, like I said before, I already have this app on my phone already. So once you press install, that will probably take about at least 60 seconds minimum. Now, while that's installing, you're going to download another app, which is called Power Director. Now, Power Director, in my opinion, I've been with Power Director for, I think, about 5 years. I'm not even exaggerating. I think it's been about between 4 to 5 years, because I first started out with an Android, so I think it makes sense for me, because I never had an iPhone. So I just wanted to put that out there real quick. So you're just gonna search your Power Director. Now, I already searched this up before, so you can just take your time. You can pause the video, and you can just simply type it letter by letter. But it's Power Director. So this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look exactly like this. Now, in my opinion, Power Director, you can use that app, or you can use KineMaster, but I prefer you guys to use Power Director, in my opinion, because Power Director, not only in my opinion, it's the top 5 editing apps for Androids, but I think I don't know, but it has more features than KineMaster. Now, unless KineMaster updated and I was just living underneath a rock and I didn't know about the update, then that's a different story. So you're gonna install Power Director. You're gonna install that, and once you install that, it'll pop. The YouTube download should already be on your phone by then. I mean, unless you're not connected to Wi-Fi then, but it should already be on your phone. So you're just gonna add it to your home screen. Now, I already have it on my phone. This is like my 4th time saying this, but I just gotta say in case you guys are just skipping through the video. So pretty much it's right here in my editing app folder, and this is how it looks like. It looks exactly like it showed before you downloaded it. So you're going to simply click on it. You're going to click on it. Now, pretty much you're able to download any video out there. Any video you can convert it to audio, you can convert it to video and stuff like that. So really, it's so simple. Now let me just show you how simple it is. Really, all you got to do is go to YouTube. Now let's just go to YouTube real quick, just to show you how simple it is. You're gonna go to YouTube. Now let's just scroll down a little. Oh no, I don't need to click on that. My fault. Oh, he uploaded it. Okay, I'm gonna definitely look at that. By the way, subscribe to Andriods if you haven't. Link in the description down below to his channel. But anyway, say if I wanna react to Gotham season 5. Say if I wanted to react to that. Here's what I'll do. It'll give you this option, this 3 dot on the bottom right. You're gonna click that. You're gonna go to share. You're gonna go to copy link. And when you copy a link to a video, you are giving, if you send it to somebody, you're giving that person the opportunity to go to that video. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna go. You already copied it. I'm hoping so. You're gonna copy the video and you're gonna go here. You're gonna press enter link, video link, which is pretty much the video that you saw me copy the link, and you're gonna paste it. You're gonna press download. Now see what I mean? It gives you an option to either download the audio, which, by the way, you will only hear the audio. You won't see the video. You will only hear the audio of that video, which is why you're gonna press video. Now HD video, it doesn't really matter which one, so long as you're able to see it. I mean, pretty much it does affect others who are watching your reaction and the video that you're watching. But you're gonna click on video, and then you're just gonna press download. I don't wanna. Okay. Now here's another thing I didn't touch on. I'm sorry, guys. Here's another thing that I did not touch on. My apologies. Apps have ads, all right, and there's no way you can sugarcoat it. No way. Now, if you want to turn off your mobile data, because I hear a lot of people be turning off their mobile data if they want to, when they're playing games and ads just pop up. But if you want to turn that off, be my guest. I'm not going to tell you what will happen, and I'm also not going to explain why you shouldn't or why you should. That's you. That's on you. But anyways, you're going to go back to the app. The reason why I exit out, because the video was playing and it interrupted me. That startled me a little bit. You should have just saw the look on my face. But anyways, you're just going to go back to the app. You're going to go to downloads, and bam, right there. That's the video that we just downloaded. Now, to double check, you can also go to your gallery, your photos that is, and you can just double check, and it creates a folder too. It even creates a folder. So let's just go there real quick. See? You're just going to go right here. See, movies. Bam. Movies. You go there, and this is the video right here. Bam. This is the video that's the video that we downloaded, that I downloaded, that is. And that's where your video will be as well whenever you download it off of YouTube or wherever you can download it from. But anyways, that's when you're going to use Power Director. Now, Power Director, I'm not even going to explain everything from Power Director, because when it's your first time using Power Director, it's already going to show you tips and tricks of what you can do to make your videos better. So now I'm not even going to really do anything about it, but I am going to show you, long story short, how you can make your reaction and stuff like that. So let's go to Power Director. By then, it should already be downloaded on your phone. Alright, so let's just go to Power Director. Now, this is going to affect the landscape and stuff like that. I'm sorry, ignore that little face of mine. I'm still in the process of editing another reaction. It's a Bleach, by the way, so there you have it, in case you guys were wondering where's my reaction to Bleach and stuff like that. So anyways, say if so your reaction, you recording, is going to be on camera, which is going to be right here. This is me, by the way, don't mind me, but I'm going to use this anyways, just because the video is lengthy, and by lengthy I mean it's pretty long. Let me see how long it truly is. Let me see how long it is. Oh yeah, I was doing a lot of talking. What was I talking about? Oh man, what was I talking about? Alright, but say this is you. Now put yourself in my shoes. Say that this is you right here, and you are talking, doing your intro, and ready to begin your reaction. Now you're just going to scroll up to a specific duration, a specific part of You're going to do a specific part where you started your reaction. Now, Power Director, if you have the latest update of Power Director, that is, it gives you an option. You're just going to click on this. And by the way, hold on. Before I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. By the way, when you first download Power Director, if you made it up to this part of the video, if you downloaded Power Director, then this is your first time using it. It's already going to show you tips and tricks of how to make your life easier, to pretty much make your editing to make editing easier for you, pretty much. So, if you already know how to use Power Director, or if you already have an idea of how you use it, then you can just skip this whole video, because I'm pretty much going to spend the next 2 minutes touching on Power Director. I just want to make that crystal clear, because people are going to be like, why are you talking about this and that? Because I'm just going to explain in detail. So, alright, this is 1 minute and 24 seconds into the video. Say if you started your reaction, say if you just started to play the video that you're reacting to. You just start playing. Now, that's when you're going to go here. Now, you're going to press video. You're not going to press image. But you're going to press video. And you're going to go to movies, and this is all the folders that you have on your phone that's on your gallery. All right, so you're going to press movies, and this is what we downloaded. This is what we downloaded. Now, if you are not too sure, you can always play the video just to make sure this is the video that you reacted to, that you want to add to your editing. So you're just going to simply press the plus button, also known as addition. So you're just going to press that, and voila, bam. So let's just play real quick, just so that you can get an idea of what you're messing with. Bam. Now you can also drag, and you can also minimize and maximize the size of the video. You're also able to make the video, you can either fade the video, you can make it invisible, you can make it visible, and stuff like that. There's a lot of things you can do. This is why I prefer Power Director. You see, your boy knows. Power Director is one of the best. I don't think you could do this on KineMaster. I don't think. Oh, my apologies, guys. I meant to say this earlier. Now, this is a tip for those who want to actually make a reaction by just using this tutorial here. For the record, and I'm just going to be really strict, because this is important, because you may want to consider following YouTube guidelines as well, in case you want to make future anime episodes or anime reactions in general, or any music videos in general, because copyrights hit your butt when it comes to anime and music, because it's not your content that you created and stuff like that. I don't even need to explain all of that, honestly. But long story short, here's what you're going to do. You're going to click on that. This is your video that you downloaded, so to speak. Say this is your video, your music video, anime reaction, or whatever it may be. Now, you also able, I already told you how you can minimize and maximize, how you can make the video invisible and invisible and visible. And, but here's the thing. You may want to this is what you may want to do now. Now, that was okay. Now, here's what you may want to do now. Listen up. You want to click on this. You want to actually highlight that. You're going to click on this, and you want to flip it. So, it's going to be reverse. It's going to be reverse, okay? And another thing that's important, volume. Now, 2 reasons. Number one, when you're making a reaction video in general, you don't want the video to be louder than your discussion. Because say if you want to pause the video, or say if you want to say something about the video, about that specific scene, and the audience wouldn't be able to hear you because the video is louder than your voice. So with that being said, you may want to also decrease the volume. Now there's two methods of decreasing the volume. You could do it this way, or you see that right here, that number 1 page at the very bottom right. I mean at the bottom left. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you're just simply gonna go here. You're gonna go to volume, and you're gonna go to audio mixing, and you're going to do this. And you're going to also decrease it here. So now you're going to hear a significant difference. You're going to hear a significant difference. Watch. Why would they remove Bleach from Netflix? You see how low it was? Now don't forget, don't mind this part. Now that's not important, but you see the significant difference when you lower a value. Don't have it too high up, but you don't want it also to be too low, because you also want your audience to watch it, but even though they can just watch it at their spare time, which is why I always leave the link to the video that I'm reacting to down below, the original video, that is. So that's that. I just wanted to state that real quick because that's important in case you guys are actually following this tutorial of how to make a reaction video for Android. So that's that. Now I know that when you use Power Director, the thing is, usually when this is your first time using Power Director, there's going to be a logo on the bottom right or bottom left. Usually logos for an app always appear on the bottom, rarely on the top. But if it's on the top bottom, it doesn't matter. It's going to have a logo either way. Now, of course, you can get rid of that, but you're going to have to pay. And I think the minimum price is $2. So that's really nothing, right? But that's what I did at the time because I was so determined on making good videos, making good editing videos on YouTube. So I was like, let me get rid of the logo and let me just start doing other methods to make my videos top notch. Well, they're not top notch per se, but you understand where I'm coming from. So basically, when you're finished, now this is a long video. Man, this is a long video. Oh, I know what this was. I think I know what this was. This was when I was reacting to I think this was me when I was reacting to Bleach. Yeah, I think so. I thought it was the other video at the time when I was reacting to Quadeca. But the thing is with me, before I conclude this part of the version of the video, here's the thing, and I think you guys should take notes on as well. Depending on how long you record yourself reacting to whatever you're watching, you may want to delete the video as soon as you upload it on YouTube because there's no need for you to use that video again. There's no need for you to have that video still on your phone. It just builds so much. It just builds up storage. That video alone when you record like a video that's over 10 minutes or 20 minutes, that's a gigabyte. That's a gigabyte, not a megabyte. That's a gigabyte, I believe. I think 30 minutes really is like a gigabyte. Like that takes about 2 gigabytes of your phone. Now, if you have a bunch of storage, then go nuts. Record an hour of footage for crying out loud. I don't even care if you have a nice amount of gigabytes space on your phone. This phone, I have 64 gigabytes and plus the SD card, which is 119 gigabytes. So I can do whatever I want pretty much and no ramifications whatsoever. But I just wanted to put that out there in case you guys are wondering, oh, I can't download this or I can't do this, I can't do that. That's because the amount of storage you have on your phone. Same thing when if you finished producing this video, that is. Say if you finish doing that, now it's obviously going to give you an option of either saving the video on the SD card or SD in general, HD, full HD. Now, every video up to this point, it's 60 frames per second. And you want to know why? It's not a trick. It's no secret. But at the beginning of the video, not the very beginning, but when I started to talk about camera quality, I already stated that my phone was already 60 frames per second. But to make it to like really confirm the 60 frames per second, I just simply press HD. And it really helped. So that's that. But what else? But yeah, that's all I can really say. If you are really in the rush to upload it on YouTube, it obviously gives you an option. If you want to share on Facebook, it gives you an option. There's a bunch of options that you guys can use that I don't really need to touch on. You guys can really mess with that yourself. You guys can just go nuts. But I just wanted to do a brief, or I wouldn't even call it brief because this is like over 15 minutes right now. But I just wanted to give you guys an example of what you can do while you're making a reaction video and stuff like that. I want to show you guys how you can do this and that. And here's another thing before I end this video, because now I'm at the conclusion of the video, by the way. So here's what else you can do. You can also skim the video. You can also trim the video in case you don't want it to be truly 30 minutes long, or if you don't want it to be as long as you want it to be and stuff like that. But yeah. You can just simply press this marker right here, and you can just press that, and bam, delete. I know this from the back of my head. I can do this with my eyes closed, literally. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. I've been doing this for so long. I know everything from front to back. So, there you have it. But also, keep in mind, now, I'm a pro at this too, but eventually you'll get there too, in a matter of time. But just keep in mind, when you do trim the video, it also depletes the time that your reaction starts. So when you do trim a video, you're going to also have to drag this. You're going to have to drag it. But you'll get there. I'm not even going to explain everything in details. Of course, you guys can just toggle. You guys are smart. So you guys know everything about it already. And besides, like I stated 5 minutes ago, I believe, Power Director over there gives you tips and tricks to make to make editing easier for you guys. So, anyways, I'm just gonna. What did I just start with? This. I believe so. Right. So I'm just gonna delete this because I don't want to confuse myself because I'm still working on a bunch of stuff. And this is the video that I'm currently working on right now. So after I finish this whatever footage I'm recording right now as I speak is gonna be in this video right here. So there you have it. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. This is a tutorial how to make a reaction video for Androids. Now I know I said at the beginning of the video that I was going to make a part where you can make I'm speaking incorrectly. I said that I was going to do how to make reactions for Androids and iPhones and iPads, but I didn't lie. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it in the next separate video, okay? Now, the reason being is that look at the percentage of my phone. It's 22%. You really think I'm going to get away with me making both videos? No. No. It's just not going to work that way. But here I am, looking at me talking about over 20 minutes. So let me just end the video here. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all later in the next video. Peace out.